So we would like to describe the two classical Chebyshev functions that allow us to give an equivalent statement for the prime number theorem. And pretty much these are the functions that eventually enabled people to prove the prime number theorem. The first function is the function theta of x, which is defined as the sum being taken for all prime numbers that do not exceed x of log p. Let's give a simple example. So theta of 10, let's say. What are the primes that are less than or equal to 10? 2, 3, 5, and 7. So we will have log 2 plus log 3 plus log 5 and plus log 7. And it turns out that the prime number theorem is equivalent to the statement that the limit as x tends to infinity of theta of x over x is equal to 1. Then there is a second function by Chebyshev, which is the psi function. This is taken over all prime powers that do not exceed x. And again, we add the logarithms of the bases of those powers. And again, to give a simple example, if we want to compute psi of 10, then we have to ask ourselves, what are the powers of prime numbers that do not exceed 10? And here we have plenty, right? So we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 7, we have 8, and we have 9, right? So the only numbers for which we don't get prime powers are pretty much 6 and 10, right? Every other number is either prime or is a prime power. I mean, if the exponent is 1, it's a prime number. So this is accounted for by log 2, and this by log 3, and this by another log 2. Remember, if you have p to the n, then you just put log 2, and log 5, and log 7, and again log 2, and then again log 3. Okay, so this is the psi function. And finally, it turns out that the prime number theorem is equivalent also to the statement that the limit as x tends to infinity of psi of x over x is 1. Actually, the first proofs of the prime number theorem really targeted this expression. Later proofs actually looked at the other expression. So in other words, we can find proofs of the prime number theorem that were based on the first equivalent that uses the theta function, and others that point that have as their object the psi function. So, but these are the two Chebyshev functions, and we're going to see more of them. And that's all. Thanks for watching.